All right, so here's Jayar slamming rich people.
We got red, we got blue, we got green. No, we don't have.
right there.
All right, we're gonna find Lindsay Lohan. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you excited?
I'm ready to make this happen. This is J.R. Jackson, live at the Ivy. Check this out. I've never been here before, but I'm very curious as to why the fence is so old and why it kind of looks like it's going to fall over. These are things that I've always wondered about nicer, rich places. People want to have old, raggedy things in their nice, new, ritzy-ditzy, $50 a plate places. I don't know. I've never been here, so I don't know what's $50 a plate. But I think there's a couple people behind me that are probably annoyed that I'm talking and looking at their food right now. Just as we just missed, security walked by and asked, how long are you going to be here with your black ass? Because if you're not in enough movies, if your name isn't Denzel or Nick Cannon, I don't want you here. So when I come back up here, they're going to know who I am. I'm not going to tell them, look at me in the eye. I'm going to be like, know who the I am. You know who I work for? TYT. Let's go. We're moving. YoungTurks.com.
Listen to the Young Turks.
And you know what they did? They did listen to the Young Turks. So you had the Enough T-shirt on. I remember when we did the Enough protests, and I remember Wes Clark started the Enough protests. Wes Clark Jr. when he was on the show.
That was at like Veterans Park or something, right?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah. There's lots of indications as to what year that was and how young we were based off of hair length. A lot of times like size of your general torso. And by year I mean mine. So it was fun times. Things got a lot more sticky after that. I don't know if we were going to go to that, but yeah.
So hold that thought. We got an update on the thermometer. Let's take a quick look. tyt.com/go. Whoa, 6,140. But not quite. We need another $100. We need another $100 to unlock the next video. Okay. So if you guys could make that happen, that'd be amazing. We're trying to get to 25,000 today. So, Jayar, what happened next? I don't remember.
This isn't the next video, because I don't want to spoil it.
No. I'm saying like things. You said something like things got real afterwards or something.
Things got sticky after that because you guys said then there's a video of JR getting angry. What happened later is I got angry. I'm not sure if it was from that same event, so I don't want to spoil it. But I got angry, and there was a paparazzi there who got mad because I was asking him, "What are the ropes?" Because we were playing paparazzi.
Yeah.
Remember? Okay.
The
so
paparazzi got mad at us.
Yeah. That guy. So can we cuss here? I don't know what platforms we're on. Anyways, no, we can't. That's right. You guys bleeped me in the video. So no, paparazzi didn't like that we were there. People there at the Ivy didn't like we were there. I just drove by the Ivy like a few weeks ago. Every time I'm in that area, I remember that same day and what happened because the paparazzi didn't like. He was like really short. His head was at my neck. So you guys know how I am. I don't like being in a vulnerable situation when someone's being aggressive. I asked him very simple, normal questions. He told me, "Hey, get that effing cameraman out of my effing face," whatever. And because Jesus was across the street filming me talk to him. So he's telling me to tell Jesus to stop filming because this, that, like he's some kind of secret agent. Bro, you're paparazzi. So I blew up this whole spot. I started yelling. I was like, "Oh, you know what we're gonna do?" So it was twofold. It was embarrass him, blow up his spot because apparently he thinks he's a secret agent. And number two, I had to release because I was mad. Don't threaten me. All I could see was he has many access points to attack me in my neck, my chest, and I'm standing too close to him right now, and I need to be ready to whoop somebody's. So I don't like being vulnerable, and I was in a bad position, so I got mad.
All right, that's funny. So that's a character trait of JR. He's very cautious in that way. Okay,
he's prepped for every situation. Like if he's thought about every exit point the moment he enters.
Yeah,
he already knows his
exit points to a building, entrance points of my fist or my foot to you. Yeah, all the things.
So I knew Jesus was the one filming there. How did I know he wasn't on camera? Because there wasn't anybody else. So at the time it was me, JR, Jesus, Anna, Ben, and Dave. I think that was it at the time.
Yeah.
And so and Jesus was our only director. There wasn't any TDs or technical directors or anything like that. And that's why I used to call Jesus the Steven Spielberg of internet TV, first ever internet TV director.
I mean, I was just taking any credit at that point. I was out of college. I'm like, he's giving me credit. I'll take it.
I'm gonna give him people credit.
You guys, we did get like school credit also, so everybody just calm down. I actually did get school credit too. Anyways, carry on.
So, Jayar, what's funny is how come full circle, because at the end of that video, you guys shout out like, "Oh, watch the Young Turks," or listen back down, listen to the Young Turks, whatever, right? And a couple of years ago, I went to the Ivy. Okay, politically. It was a meeting with a person I can't say, which is even more please. Okay, and I came out and paparazzi interviewed me.
Really?
What if it's the same one?
Some person just walked up to you and started interviewing you?
Yeah, they're like, "Hey, Cenk," and because they like, and so that's the thing. I've done a couple of red carpets. I've gotten interviewed by paparazzi a couple of times. But so in the red carpet, when there's like 1,000 cameramen, reporters, etc., it's so funny because it's so stark. For the people who don't watch Young Turks, they're like, "Who's that guy?" Right? Nope, they're not bothering to take pictures. They're not doing anything. But if they're Young Turks fans, they're like, "Oh my God, I got to interview Jay." And other guys are like, "What?"
Yeah.
Right? So
even like at the first Politicon we attended, I remember those were like some of those. I mean, I remember going to some conventions in Vegas or DC, and you'd get a couple people like that would spot Cenk. I remember we were in Occupy for a week at Occupy Wall Street, and people would recognize Cenk. But I remember when we did Politicon that first year, and just being in that hub with just that group of people, and just how recognizable Cenk was. Like everybody was just like, "Oh, Cenk, oh, Cenk, oh, Turk," and I was just like, "Oh, okay, I guess people are listening out there." It worked.
Well, since we're holed up in the studio, a lot of times we didn't know if it was working. I mean, we saw the numbers, but it's hard to know how real it was. It turns out it was really real.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, Jayar. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.